If you remember my Chorix review, you'll know that with very few exceptions, real-time strategy games just aren't my thing. So I began my playthrough of No Heroes Allowed a little less than enthusiastic. I trudged through the unskippable intro, fumbled haphazardly through the endless tutorials, and then before I knew it, I was hooked. In fact, I never took off my VR headset, not even once, until I beat all 15 levels just 4 hours later. And then today, without hesitation, I dove right back in, determined to S-rank every stage and max out all of my monsters. And that took another 4 hours.
Looks like a fine place. I see.
For the duration of my 8 hours, I sat hovering over a virtual table. The entire game plays out in just one room, which seems like it would get a little boring. But I was so invested in my tabletop battles that I would often forget where I was. And even though the game allows you to switch your perspective with the push of a button, I would repeatedly stand up during pivotal moments to get a better view of the action. Needless to say, I was sold. And honestly, it wasn't any one thing in particular that drew me in. I loved the cartoon world and the crisp graphics. The stupid fourth wall breaking banter between Badman and Badmela didn't annoy me. In fact, it was kinda cute. But it was the simple gameplay that I adored most of all. As the god of destruction, your DualShock 4 becomes a powerful device capable of creating monster nests, delivering commands and attacks, capturing monsters for movement or breeding, or raining down terror from above. But learning the ecosystem of the monsters is the real basis of the game. Some monsters eat plants, but most eat other monsters, and keeping them all alive and well-fed takes practice. Trial and error is practically required, and experimenting with strategies and monster breeding will only help you in the long run. The one fault I encountered is that the controller tracking will occasionally drift, but give it a quick shake and it's good as new. No Heroes Allowed isn't exactly difficult. In fact, hardcore RTS fans might scoff at this one for being too easy. But for a beginner like me, I found it to be perfectly paced. The charming art style, easy-to-learn controls, and overall light-hearted tone made No Heroes Allowed addictive as hell, and one of my favorites this month. With all the other big-name PlayStation VR games crowding the store, this one is sure to get overlooked. But take my advice, don't let it. Being a bad guy has never been so much fun.
We did see monsters doing that.